Hey guys, it's Jeff Durbin with Apologia Studios. Wanted to point you all to endabortionnow.com. That's endabortionnow.com. The site is almost finished. It's almost up. You'll be able to go there, get connected with your church, get trained and equipped with all the resources necessary to do the same kind of work that Apologia Church does in bringing the gospel to the abortion mills, offering hope and help to these women, and hopefully joining together with us in working for legislation to end abortion immediately in our nation. I wanted to also give you an update as we move forward to bring justice for these fatherless children. Here's an interesting thing that happened this morning. I woke up to it. Michelle Short tagged Apologia Church in a post. She is a chapter head at the Satanic Temple in Arizona. Yes, the Satanic Temple in Arizona. She posted for her followers to make donations in honor of Jeff Durbin to Planned Parenthood. Here's what she said. In addition, let's not forget Pastor Jeff Durbin, who is actively protesting at Planned Parenthood locations in Arizona. And then she links to an article by Metro UK. Hipster says he wants to execute women who have abortions. You can donate to Planned Parenthood in honor of Pastor Jeff at Apologia Church, and then she gives the address, and she says, and this is brilliant, thanks to these Christo-fascists, good one, Planned Parenthood will be receiving lots of donations in their honor. And she goes on to praise the work of Planned Parenthood for her, and she says, the Satanic Temple is currently fighting religious reproductive right lawsuits and could also use your donations to cover litigation costs. Lawyers aren't cheap. She says, fight the theocracy, end forced motherhood. She did say that. Women deserve better. Did I do that right? Little heart right there. It really is crazy that I'm actually saying this, to consider that we're actually suggesting that people are part of the Satanic Church and they are worshiping Satan through abortion and like the whole abortion agenda. That's crazy to even be saying.
Before they used to do witch hunts and burning at the stake. Now, they're doing it little by little, taking away reproductive rights. So it is our duty to worship through activism. That is the key to the Satanic Temple, what differentiates us from other Satanists.
So I know what you're probably thinking. You're thinking, well, she's not really into satanic worship. She's not actually really for real a Satanist, right? I mean, actually, Satan?
Right here, right now, we're standing up for tyranny. We're standing up for women's rights, LGBT rights, for everybody's rights.
Let us embrace the Luciferian impulse to eat of the tree of knowledge.
To invoke Satan is to reach out without reservation and to eat from the tree of knowledge.
Blasphemy for the sake of blasphemy! Hail Satan.
Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
It really is amazing to think about. Man, this is the kind of thing that you would read about in the history in the Bible. You have a satanic priestess, part of the Satanic Temple, that's involved in propagating abortion, that's part of making sure the culture embraces this, and she does it as a part of her worship, as a part of her religion, that this is in a sense, blood sacrifice of children, and it's overt, it's out there, it's on her sleeves.
Hail Satan!
And it really, we're finding, isn't uncommon to find people who are a part of the Satanic Temple or involved in active satanic worship to be avid Planned Parenthood supporters and activists. As a matter of fact, our local death escort, the person who actually encourages the women coming in for the abortion and escorts them to the front door, offers solace and encouragement, our local death escort is also involved in satanic worship. This is an Instagram photo of her offering supposedly a blood sacrifice, and that was actually the Satanic Cross. And this is a pentagram. And here is her with a picture that says, destroy your life for Satan. And this is an interesting picture with some abortion tools and a baby in a jar. And the first thing that pops up when you put her name into Google is her active engagement in forums for Satan. I can't believe I'm actually saying this. Is this really happening right now? So the thing is abortion is fundamentally religious. Some people engage in abortions for peace. They offer their child as a sacrifice to get peace. Some people, obviously, Satanists, may even engage in abortion and the propagation of the message of abortion to actually practice Satanism and be involved in satanic worship. Abortion is a fundamentally religious issue. Whether or not you're religious, it is ultimately a moral issue. Abortion is the taking of the life of an innocent, unborn human being. It is fundamentally a moral issue. And what we have to understand as Christians is that we need to be speaking into this issue the way that the opposition is, with no neutrality. They know what they want to do, they know what they're aiming for, and they are not neutral when they fight for the right to kill their own children. As Christians, we need to make sure that we listen closely to Jesus when he says, whoever's not with me is against me. They're not pretending neutrality here. Christians need to stop as well. It's important that the pro-life movement recognize that they're wearing their worldview on their sleeves. It's time for us to do so as well. You notice that when Michelle was talking about me, she referred to Christo-fascists. She understands, at least in a healthy way from her perspective, that this is a Christian position, and her war is not ultimately with politicians. Her war is with Christ. Her war is with the biblical worldview. And it's time for Christians in the pro-life movement to make sure that we're wearing our worldview on our sleeves, that we engage in this issue in a way that communicates the gospel, that can speak into the lives of someone even like Michelle and say, you can experience forgiveness and salvation in Jesus Christ if you only turn to him in faith. This message is fundamentally about Christ. It's fundamentally about sin. It's fundamentally about justice. And my call is that as the church across the world, we would stand on the biblical revelation and point women like Michelle to salvation and forgiveness that's in Christ, and that we would stand with courage, like Michelle does, on biblical principles and stand for the lives of these children. Don't forget to go to endabortionnow.com, get connected with us, and join with us in this fight to bring the gospel into this context and to stand for the lives of preborn children.